Banded tuck planche push-ups. I'm using parallel bars here. You can just as easily use a stack of books and boxes, but we need to be in elevated range of motion because if you're doing a planche on the floor and you go to do a push-up, your knees are just gonna run into the ground. So we need to be elevated here. We're gonna use a band. The thicker the band, the more support we have, the easier the movement becomes. Start with more band tension than you think you need because it's a very challenging movement. The band's gonna go around my waist. I'm gonna get myself set up at the top of a planche push-up or at the top of a tuck planche. Now, as I lower myself down, I wanna lower myself down by keeping my elbows tight to my body. I like to think about screwing my hands into the floor, and I like to think about keeping my entire shin, so knee to my foot, parallel to the floor. If I'm keeping my entire shin parallel to the floor, I'm doing a pretty good job of maintaining the body position I want, maintaining good protraction in this position. So what a couple good reps are gonna look like: top of a planche, I lower myself down, come back up. What another good rep looks like: common faults or things we want to avoid are going to be the feet dropping down. That's going to be the main fault I'm going to see. So what it's typically going to happen, it's going to happen in the concentric portion. So people will do a good job lowering themselves down, and then they go to come back up, and it turns into more of an L sit. If that's the case, you don't have enough band tension. Use more band tension to get the pattern down. The next mistake is going to be on the eccentric, and it's going to look something like this. We set up in a good planche, and as we start to lower ourselves down, we start to tip forward, so more of the front of the knees are going forward. If that's the case, it could be a pattern issue. Ooh, out of breath. But once again, use more band tension than you think you need at first, so you can really get down the points of performance with this movement.